What is up, guys? CodeBro29 is back with a brand new video. I'm so excited because today we are finishing up the round for Fall Guys. We are going to be, at the end of this tutorial, we will be done with the round, and there is a winning system now. Hooray! So, I took a poll, again. If you didn't participate, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I do polls pretty often. I put up a poll, and I'll put up the results on the screen. The results didn't surprise me at all. I was actually expecting to do another Fall Guys. Oops, I'm so sorry. My mic was very low. Sorry about that. My mic was quiet. And the poll results didn't surprise me because I was expecting to do Fall Guys Part 4 pretty much. But that being said, I did notice that we had some votes for the story game also, so I'm going to try and do something about that before the end of the year. I'm hoping to get that done fairly soon. I don't know exactly when. And then as for the simulator, I may still do that, so make sure to subscribe. Oh my gosh. How many times is my mic going to fall in videos from now on? Probably a lot. Okay, and I will try and do something for the simulator, but for now, let's get into the next part of Fall Guys. Hooray! So I have our last kit for the rounds here, Fall Guys Part 4. I'm going to drag this in, and I'm going to hit F to focus. Here it is. So here is a Fall Mountain, which was my personal favorite of all the maps that I built to make. Watch this. I'm going to run it so you can just see all the action here. Look at this. So, yeah, you can see all the action that's happening here. We got the spinning, we got the doors, we got these spinning things here, and this will make you ragdoll. All of these things will make you ragdoll, which is really nice. And then the crown. So this was actually my favorite map to build. I love just how it looks. So if you like it, make sure to like this video, because I'm not even joking. I spent a whole lot of time building this map for you guys. And last but not least, if I can finally scroll over to it, we have our little winner zone. So there's one thing we need to do real quick. So we need to go to the parts, and we need to insert a cylinder. Oh, wow. I forgot to stop running it. My bad. First, actually, let's ungroup this. And I'm going to put Fall Mountain into server storage, where all of our maps are. We don't even need a folder for round 3, because this is going to be our round 3. Next, I'm going to take this winner box, drag it over here, because I want it to be over by the qualified box, okay? So I'm going to rotate it a little, like this. I'm going to place it flat over there and hit F to focus. So here's our congratulations to the winner. And I'm going to also ungroup this. Make sure to ungroup it. This is extremely important. And you see we have these little invisible walls, so they can't get out, right? So you got this one, this. Oops, I did something. My bad. There we go. So I've got this one. I'm actually going to make them transparent so you can see them. Feel free to do that as well. So just kind of feel around till you get all 4 of them. They just hold shift to grab them all, and I'm going to make them all transparent. Here are our little walls that are containing our character. Next, we need a cylinder, which spawned up here. I don't know why. But I'm going to go ahead and rotate it like this. Hold on. Go into model first and make sure that you're rotated at 90 degrees. That's something you can do, but I'm going to do. Alright, so I'm going to select this. I'm going to drag it down a little. I'm going to drag it all the way down here. Hit F to focus. Oh my gosh, that was way off. Alright, so now I'm going to resize this so that it fits pretty much this entire gap. This is the player's little pedestal. This is where they are going to spawn if they win the round. So I'm going to grab that, resize it like this. A little bit more that way too. And I'm going to move it. Whoa, not that far up, but up. And I'm going to change the color to be yellow. And then I'm going to take these walls again. I'm going to make them completely transparent. And then with the pedestal, I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's anchored. And here, I'm also going to scale it down a little bit more and maybe this way. Perfect. So there's our little pedestal for our winner. And that's all set up. And now we can get into my favorite part of all of these tutorials, the scripting. So let's go into our round handling script that we've made. There is a quick fix right here with the round 2 on line 123 or so, where it says if game.replicatedStorage.plrs and game.value, where we set the this right how many are going to be eliminated. I'm going to change this right here, and I'm going to say %2 equals 0. So this might be a little confusing, but what this is called mod. So what we're doing here is we're saying if replicated storage.plrs in game mod 2 is equal to 0. If you know what this means, fantastic. If you don't even worry about it. This is basically saying if it's 0, whatever's in here, whatever we put in here is going to be there's an even amount of players. Whatever we put in here is, you probably guessed it, going to be an odd amount of players. So what are we doing this for? Well, I'm going to set it so that we get rid of half of the players during our knockoff spin thing. So I'm going to say game.rep... I can't type today. Replicated storage dot elim limit equals PLRs game.replicatedStorage.plrs in game.value over 2. And I'm going to take this exact same thing, copy and paste it down in here, but instead I'm going to have parentheses around here, and then I'm going to say minus 0.5. So this is some simple math that basically is saying if it's an even amount, well, we can just take half of the players of it, but if it's an odd amount, we're taking one less than half of the players, basically, so that we don't have an error, because we can't have half of a player. So that's all we need to do there. Let's get into the next round. So we have this right here. We have our, we've been spawned in to the lobby, and something really quick I want to do is make sure that this is now set to 3, because we need at least 4 players to play the game now. Okay, and we're going to say, I'm just going to make a quick comment saying this is round 3. Now I'm going to say players equals game dot players colon get players. Oop, like that. Now I'm going to say cloned map equals game dot server storage dot fall mountain colon clone. Also, I'm just going to check something really quick in here. Yep, we got that. Alright, so that looks good, and I'm going to say cloned map.parent equals workspace, and then cloned map.name equals map. Okay, pretty standard. That's usually what we're doing. We're also going to set the game.replicatedStorage.qualified.value to 0. Alright, so now we pretty much have all of what we've done up here. So up here, I'm going to go ahead and take everything from the wait 15. I'm going to take pretty much everything here until we go to round 2, except until we get to the wait 5. That's where I'm stopping. Don't copy the eliminated.qualified. And then also, I'm going to add a little wait. My bad. Gosh. Wait 5. Here. Alright, now I'm going to paste all that, and now we can make some minor adjustments. This is all going to be the same. We do want to make sure that we have the new players, but we already have it here, so we truly do not need this line. We also don't need this line. We're just going to automatically set the limit to 1 because we only want one person to be qualified because it's the last round. So we can say game.replicatedStorage.limit equals 1. And then we're now going to say, we're going to tweak this a little bit. And we're just going to get rid of this local tag, that whole line, and we're going to say in game right there. So this is basically saying only the people who are currently in game can go on to the next round. And I just want to make sure that we have everything set up. Don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Alright, perfect. So this should all work. Now, where were we? Aha. So we have all this is the same. Weight 3. That's still all the same. Sorry, I'm kind of checking my notes right here. Yep, that's all the same. If game.replicated storage is the limit, that's the same. Everything is the same for quite a while. And then still the same thing. I think that this is actually all the same. Game.workspace.map, destroy, yep. Alright, so this is where we have things a little different. So, we want to get rid of this line right here. And we're going to say, let's just give it a weight, not workspace, weight 1. And then I'm going to say, we're going to redefine players again. Game.players, get players. Okay. And then we're going to say, for I, comma v in pairs, players do, oh, I'm sorry, this is just the same exact thing. Print round over. Nope, I was wrong. Do, and we're going to say if v find first child qualified, then v.character.humanoid root part .cframe equals cframe .new. And then here's where we need a little bit of player info. Okay, so we're going to go, sorry, not player info. And then make sure this says players equals. Okay, we're going to go over here to where we have this whole thing. And we need to do what we often do when we want to spawn a player. Put a block here. I'm going to raise it up quite a bit. Up. Take the position right here. Delete the part. Go back into our round handling and paste that into the C frame. Perfect. So now we just need to say game.replicated storage, and we need a new remote event. So let's go to replicated storage, and we're going to say remote event. I'll explain all this in a minute. Sorry, guys. And then we're just going to rename this to winnercam. So we can say game.replicated storage.winnercam fire all clients. And then we're going to wait, I'm going to say wait 7, okay? So, the last thing, basically what we did here was we made the new round. We did everything we did. We made the invisiwall. We are waiting until somebody's qualified or until everybody leaves. And then get rid of this players number of players is equal to 1. And the or. So just if the players are equal to 0. And then we need the, what do we need? I think that's everything. Yeah. So, the last thing I'm going to do, that was just spawning in the map and waiting until somebody's qualified. I've already put a script inside of our map, our fall mountain, that takes care of the rest of that. The last thing we need to do is a camera script. So, we're just going to take the camera script right here. I'm going to copy that and paste it. Oh, not there. I'm going to paste into starter GUI, and I'm going to call this one winner cam. Okay, I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to change this remote event to winner cam. And then all we have to do is say, get rid of this qualified box.camera. We're going to say it's winner cam. And then we just get rid of this again, say winner cam, like that. And that is literally everything we have to do. I'm also going to change this to a 7. And that is our entire Fall Guys round. This was a very, very short video. Alright guys, one quick fix before you go test it with your friends is to go into your round handling, and where we set the new amount of players in round 2, right here, make sure that this says elimlimit.value, and that should be fantastic. And then the hopefully last fix, before you go test it is in our round 3, where we say limit, right here. Game.replicatedStorage.limit equals 1. Again, needs to be .value. I don't know why I didn't. I know I said this last time. I should have tested it out before I said that last time. But the last thing we need to do is on line 227 or so, where it says for I, V in pairs players in round 3 when we're teleporting the players. We need... Oh, wow, thank you, plane. Right now? Sorry, this one. The one up here, when we teleport the players to the map, we can't have .character, just V. Okay, I actually tested it out, so I know for sure that these are the last 2 things, okay? So go into server storage, Fall Mountain, take the, I believe it's called spawn part. Make sure that can collide is set to false. Okay, that's one of the 2. The last one, go into round handling, and take one of these lobby spawns, like right here, right before round 3, where it says wait 5, like that, and put that right after the wait 7. And that is it! Your Fall Guys round is complete. But I'm going to test it off camera. You guys can test it. The only reason I'm testing it off camera is because it tends to really lag because I'm doing a test server this time. You need at least 4 people, so gather 3 of your friends to test it with you, and that should literally be everything. I'm going to go test it right now and then finish the recording right after that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed finishing up Fall Guys. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, and it would really help my channel out, and I spent a lot of time on this, so, I mean, it'd be pretty nice. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching.